that October 1st, simulcasting as I do, live on the air on blogtalkradio.com, and also sending you this YouTube video, and this is my T-Bonics. I'm going to educate everybody a little bit on a couple of things. First of all, Cowboy Nation is collapsing around me as we speak over the loss to the Bears last night, 34-18. Romo 5 interceptions. DeMarco Murray 11 rushes for 24 yards. Just not a game in Texas Stadium, or I'm sorry, Cowboy Stadium. Forgive me. It's not the kind of game you want on national TV against a team the caliber of the Bears. This is a game that Dallas needed to win to show that this is going to be a different year, that this team is going to be a contender. They didn't show up, and now everybody's saying 2-2. What's going to happen here? And over the last 15 years, this team has pretty much been a 500 team since they won the last Super Bowl in 1995. So what's going to happen to the Cowboys? I don't know. I'm only hoping for the best. But I do have a couple of things that I want to point out. First of all, if you are a fan of the Cowboys and you're not happy with what's going on, no one's telling you that you have to stay a fan of the Cowboys. A guy on my Facebook said that he took a year off because he needs to find another team and he's no longer a Cowboy fan, and this is why. Bye. We don't need you. Another friend of mine who I've known since 4th grade says that Romo's garbage. I asked him, who do you want as your quarterback? He said Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, Broncos, 2-2, threw 3 interceptions in the first quarter of one of his games. I love Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning's past is beyond reproach. But we're talking today. I don't know that he's playing at a much better level than Romo, to be quite frank with you. Would I have given up Romo for Peyton Manning this year? Absolutely not. Let me also say this. And I'm going to an analogy in basketball. LeBron James. Everybody talked about LeBron James. 9 years in the NBA. The year that they played the Mavericks and lost. LeBron James was a no-show in the fourth quarter. People questioned his heart. People questioned his intestinal fortitude. He wouldn't take the last-second shot. He had no leadership. He had no character. What's going on with LeBron James? LeBron James got all the talent in the world. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Sounds a little bit like the Dallas Cowboys. Got all the talent in the world, can't get the job done, can't finish. Well, last year, LeBron James got it done, didn't he? You know why? Because he changed his attitude. He came in, no nonsense, and said, we're going to get it done. Did y'all see? Did any of y'all watch the NBA Finals? It was a different LeBron James. Attack mode LeBron James. No excuses, no smiles. He just went out. You did not see a smile on his face until the end of the last game of the championship, when it was about 20 seconds ago and they knew they had won the game. Then he finally started smiling because he had an attitude that had been missing previously. He had a killer instinct. Jason Garrett, I know the chances of you seeing my video are slim and none. I know this. But if you're out there, you need to figure out a way to give your team that killer instinct. You need to figure out a way to instill in that team the fire and the passion that it takes to finish these games. Because going into the second half, you were still in this game. As poorly as the offense played in the first half, you finished off with a touchdown and you were in this game. And yet, second half, you didn't show up. And time again, we always seem to fall short. Even though we have all the talent in the world, we have great coaches on the scheming side of things, but for some reason, that killer instinct is missing. Jason Garrett, you need to figure out a way. And maybe you need to look in the mirror and see if you even have the killer instinct. And if you don't, step down. Maybe it's time that our defensive coordinator becomes the head coach. Maybe, just maybe, it's time to start looking at him as a possible replacement if you can't get it done. And Garrett, this is your year to get it done. No excuses. No 8-8. No 7-9. This is your year, my brother. I'm still with you, but I'm slipping. And there's no bigger Cowboy fan than Commissioner T. Check out the Madden Voice every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com. Check us out on Facebook. Just search for The Madden Voice. Check us out on Twitter. Again, search for The Madden Voice. Because at The Madden Voice, all feuds are settled on the field. And oh yeah, check out T-Bonics on YouTube and get educated. Take care.